10 years of freedom and semi-democratic rule have come to an abrupt end.
Before I was born, Burma was a parliamentary democratic system. The media were pretty much free. But then the military came into power in 1962 with the coup. The journalists were not allowed to write anything against the military or against the government. I came out to Thailand in 1988. I had no formal training, but I tried to learn from foreign journalists. And then I was recruited to Democratic Voice of Burma, which started in Oslo in 1992 as a radio station. So in the early days, it was very basic. We have to improvise. From 1988 until 2012, the media inside the country was totally controlled by the regime. So we started feeling like the independent news is very important for people inside the country.
Prior to 2012, there was no free press. After 2012, a lot of these exile media moved into Myanmar, and there was a lot of hope at that time for press freedom and democracy. But over time, we've seen a lot of attacks on the press and the erosion of press freedom. Since the military coup in Myanmar on February 1st, press freedom has basically been destroyed. The military's in control. They want to control the information that gets to the Burmese people. They want to control the information that gets outside the country. Aye Chan is one of the people who has a lot of experience managing stealth operations, and that's what we're seeing now. Journalists are operating underground. Some have gone into exile. And so we're still getting reports out of Myanmar. It's impressive, frankly, to watch the scale and sophistication of what they're able to do.
Without the international organization like CPJ, the attention for the journalists inside Burma would be very little. Almost like nobody would know about what's happening.
The journalists inside Myanmar are in a lot of jeopardy. And one of CPJ's roles is to help journalists be able to do their work safely. We have a big voice. It gets a lot of attention when we write something, and we try to amplify that voice. Aye Chan, he's really a visionary of the free media in Myanmar. He's a pioneer of providing accurate information to the Burmese people.
You can see nowadays, not just in Burma, but in international whole community, the independent media shrinking, and that is pretty dangerous. Our mission is to inform the idea of democracy and human rights through unbiased and objective news to the people of Burma. So it's my main job to regroup and to rebuild our newsroom and finding the way of keeping the whole organization alive.